You guys go ahead and warm up the court. I'll wait here for Jimmy. Equipment money!
They broke into our clubhouse. We've been saving some nickels and dimes to get some new tennis balls. They tried to swipe our money.
Broad daylight?
I tried to fight them off. It was me against 10. They even slammed the window on my arm. I tried to yell for the police. That's when they chased me.
All right, you and me. We'll go back and settle this.
Oh, no. They said they'd kill me if I turned them in. Just drop me off at the bridge.
Look, kid, I'll help you, but you can't let people get away with things like this.
License, please. Hey, you're one of the rat pack. These are the guys that robbed that kid.
Just give me the license, please.
I don't seem to be getting through to you. License. Well, I had it. I know I had it. Just a minute ago when I turned around to look at you, I could feel it against the kid. Nobody slammed a window on his arm, and nobody stole the tennis ball fund.
Well, if we catch him, we'll try and get your wallet back to you. You better give me your name and address.
Todd Stiles, Viking Marina Inn.
First name's Evan. Surname Corelli, your choice.
It occurs to me I never shook hands before with anybody who was left-handed.
Well, what did you think of him?
Who?
Why did you assume that I was left-handed?
Oh, you put out your left hand.
Oh, it's conclusions. Actually, I'm right-handed.
What did I think of whom?
I don't get a vacation this year. Too much work. So I'm taking 2 weeks in the left-handed culture. Sort of a trip to Patagonia. The boy, this morning.
You catch him?
You also assume that I'm a cop?
City County Welfare.
A right-handed social worker. Couldn't tell, could you?
Well, you have an unusual approach. What did I think of him? He looked hungry, he needed a haircut, a new pair of pants, and a hickory stick across his bottom.
Let's say he comes around again. What do you do?
Grab him, shake my wallet out, and whistle for the cops.
Once more. What do you do?
Call you?
That's right. I would appreciate it.
Who is this kid?
His name is Joby Paxton. Male Caucasian, age 13, height 4'11", weight 85 pounds. No scars, no deformities, no parents.
What makes you think I'll see him again?
Well, if I know Joby, he's got you tagged as a mark, a pigeon. Either that or something much more.
Like what?
Well, there's no point laying it out in advance. It might spoil it.
That's all right, I don't mind.
I don't mean for you, for him. My home number's on the card. Any hour, day or night. Okay?
There is, however, another possibility. 15,000 million years from now, the sun, having exhausted its stock of hydrogen, will relapse towards the status of a white dwarf. It's possible it will then pass through the nova stage. In this event, the Earth and all the other planets will be vaporized. At any rate, their outer layers will melt. The consequences for anything still living at that time would be catastrophic. But whether the end is to be refrigeration or ignition, the future span of life on Earth would appear to be limited at most to 10 to the 10th power years. Roughly 100 billion years yet to come.
Which is it, a mark and a pigeon, or something more?
Go ahead, check it. What did Corelli want?
Why did you take my wallet?
Pretty corny story about the clubhouse, wasn't it? I can see you deserve better. But at the time, I was short of breath. Those guys chased me for blocks. You can't think you're best when oxygen leaves your brain. How else was I gonna know who you were? How else could I come and say thanks? So thanks. And what did Corelli want?
A call. Any time of the day or night. Would you send up 2 hamburgers and 2 chocolate milkshakes, please?
I gotta get going.
I can't eat both hamburgers myself.
I'm not a bird, mister. Don't try and put salt on my tail. Just in case you're planning to call Corelli as soon as I leave. By the time he gets here, I'll be 3 miles away.
Okay, Joby, no salt, no Corelli. See you around, huh?
Why lot of grown-ups, most of them anyway, always feel sorry for kids.
My husband will repaint the room tomorrow, Miss McKay. You can move in Wednesday. We're glad to have you with us.
Gonna take it?
Yes.
In spite of the fact there are children in the house?
You can't expect everyone to love children.
Susie, can you see me? Behind the chair.
Guess again.
Under the bed.
Oh.
Come on out, Susie.
Mrs. Conwell says you can throw your voice in the cave and it comes back. That's an echo. Joby, can you see an echo coming back?
Why should you see an echo if you can't see a voice? Come on out.
You came earlier last night.
Hold still, I got something to talk about.
Tell me about our cat.
I've told you about that old cat 10,000 times. That's not what I want to talk about.
No, Joby, tell me.
I met a man today. He may be the one. May not. But I got this feeling, you know, Susie?
I'll cry if you don't tell me about the cat.
Go ahead and cry.
Just tell me about the part how he made the noise when he drank milk.
With his tongue. He had a tongue like sandpaper. He'd stick it out and scrape the milk and curl it back into his mouth.
I like my way better.
I don't care. Cats don't drink milk through their whiskers anyway.
Beachy did.
Okay, Beachy drank milk through his whiskers. They treating you all right here?
I like Mrs. Conwell. Her hands are scratchy, but I like them. Like Mommy's hands.
It won't be much longer. I almost got enough money. I may not come for a night or two, Susie. They almost caught me today.
Joby, we've missed you. Have you eaten? We're gonna paint your room, Joby. Bertie!
Joby!
be someplace. I'll give you a call later in the day.
Oh, don't let the hat fool you. I always wear it on my coffee break. My father taught me. He said, Evan, wear a hat, walk fast, and you'll be rich by the time you're 35. Do you want some coffee?
Yeah, thanks.
You know, my wife goes to a beauty parlor every Thursday. There's a girl named Marcy who does her hair. You know what Marcy had to do before she could put a comb to my wife's hair? She had to go to school for 7 months, serve an apprenticeship, pass a state examination, and plunk down hard money for the license. Now, let me ask you, how much study does it take to become a parent? Want sugar?
No.
We picked the Conwells over on Buffalo. You think it bothers me that Joby rejected our choice? It bothers me. You see, his natural father was a truck driver. His mother never finished high school. So, on the face of things, nobody going nowhere. But there was one thing they weren't. They weren't amateur parents. They had a secret way with their kids. They made Joby self-reliant. Maybe too self-reliant. In a world where the goof-off is king, self-reliance can bury you. What did he say to you when he brought your wallet back?
How do you know he brought it back?
There's a bulge in your back pocket.
Nothing. He said nothing.
He's really playing you. He's saving you for the big one, whatever that is. I wish I knew.
For a guy who claims he doesn't know, you run on a lot.
Well, he needs to respect somebody the way he respected his father. I wish it could have been me, but see, he blames me for picking the Conwells. It's not that I need his respect. He needs to give it. If not to me, then to some other man. He lost his mother and father in May. They were fishing for bonita in the Gulf, trying to set a better table. Like one of those rent-em-by-the-hour skiffs. Squall caught them. Later on Hartree Island, they found the hull with the bonita attached to it, but that was all. I've got to get back to work.
Mr. Corelli, I can't get him out of my mind.
Stiles, before you volunteer, let me tell you about the Conwells. They're decent, ordinary, run-of-the-mill people. Never hurt each other nor anybody else. They had no kids of their own, strong motives for wanting to love children, other than the $40 a month from the welfare department. So I moved Joby and Susie in. Susie is his sister. Joby took it for 2 weeks, and he ran away one night after what happened to the towel. You see, he had been out in the garage, greasing a bicycle gear. When he finished, he went inside, wiped his hands on a clean white towel. I think he did it deliberately as a kind of a test. Anyway, sat down, ate his dinner, and waited for the explosion. Well, there wasn't any explosion. So he went back to the bathroom to see if they had found that dirty towel. It wasn't there. And in its place was a fresh one, folded, waiting for him. Just clean and shining forgiveness. I could just see Joby standing there, glaring at that clean towel, thinking of the scene between the two people like, let's show him our love. Let's be nice. Let's pretend it never happened. So, he cut out, and he's been a fugitive for 3 months. The Conwells are still confused. They can't see what they did that was wrong.
If he'd been my kid, I'd have belted him.
I'm with the guys in the red convertible. Hamburger with and a root beer. Gotta make a call. Don't want it to get cold.
Dark or light side?
My dad knew.
You know, it might surprise you to learn some people actually prefer using a door.
184. My dad could name them all, starting with Helmots and ending with Xenophanes.
Pretty smart.
Drove a truck, but he knew more than all the teachers I ever had. How far is it to the nearest galaxy?
Where can I drop you?
You didn't answer me.
Well, I figure a kid who knows how many craters are on the moon already has all the answers.
There's a beer parlor on Highway 181. Drop me there. I don't guess you're thirsty or anything.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. Can I bring you something?
Oh, that's okay. They know me. Hi, George, Fred, Dimples.
Hey, fellas, look who's here. Hi, Tubby. I'll have a beer.
How much did they pay you? Didn't fool me for a minute. I heard every word you said. You tried to turn me in.
In here, buddy. We don't go outside to settle it if we got a beef. We do it right here on the spot.
Joby, what is this?
He's tough. He'll take two of you.
Carry him out.
I'm only telling you what he told me. He only fights two guys at a time.
Okay. Hey, duet.
Why?
Got a bad cut there. I'll soak this and be right back.
I ask you a question.
You did great. Man, you got a sweet left hook. Your footwork's better than Dad's. You're right cross. Nah, he would have taken you, I think. Anyway, that's one I'd love to have seen.
Better than Dad's, huh?
He always took them two at a time.
Okay, Joby.
Ha ha ha.
Suppose I manage to get it. Where do I find you?
You've got to get it. Don't let anybody else get it. You promise?
Promise.
I gotta go now.
Joby, I know where there's a spare bed at my hotel.
Your ribs any better?
Ah, those two guys weren't so tough.
Don't forget, tomorrow, 10 sharp. You promised.
Next is lot 616, consisting of 4 sealed barrels, which I'll sell separately, a living room and a bedroom suite, sold by the room, and a very valuable telescope. All the proceeds of lot 616 are to be turned over to the welfare department for deposit in a special trust fund for the surviving children of Charles and Sarah Paxton, recently deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very valuable telescope. It's been appraised at $350. With it, you can watch the stars, and you can watch your friends and neighbors and kiddies at play. What am I offered for this valuable telescope? Do I hear $100? Do I hear 100? Do I hear 50?
$10.
I have 10. I have 10, 1 or 20, 1 or 20, 1 or 20. Got a 10, 1 or 20, 1 or 20, 1 or 20.
15.
I have $15. Thank you. I got a 15, 1 or 20, got a 15, 1 or 20, 1 or 20, 1 or 20, got a 15, got a 20. I got a 20, 1 or 5. I got a 20, 1 or 5, got a 25 back there. You're out. I want a 30. I want a 30, got a 25 back there. I want a 30, 1 or 30, 1 or 30, 1 or 30, 1 or 30. I have a 30, 1 or 5. I have a 30, 1 or 5. Got 35 now, 40. 1 or 40, 1 or 40, 1 or 40, 1 or 40. Got a $40 now, 5. Got a 40, 1 or 45. Got a 45 now, 50. Got 45, 1 or 50, 1 or 50, 1 or 50, 1 or 50, 1 or 50. Got a 45, 1 or 50, 1 or 50.
47.50.
I've got 47.50 now, 50. The 47.50, 1 half, 1 half. Got a half. Got a $50, 1 or 5, 1 or 5, 1 or 5, 1 or 5. Got a 55. You're out back there, sir. Got a 50 now, 1 or 60.
65.
65 now. We're going. Got a 65 now, 70. You got a 65, 1 or 70, 1 or 70, 1 or 70. Got $70, 1 or 75. Got a 70, 1 or 75, 75, 75, 75, 75.
85.
Got $85. We're rolling now. I got 85, 1 or 90, 1 or 90, 1 or 90, 1 or 90. Got 85, 1 or 90, 1 or 90, 1 or 90. Got 85, 1 or 90. Got 85, 1 or 90, 1 or 90. Going over here for $85. Going for $85. All through. Going once for 85. Going twice for 85. Sold. $85. Next, we'll sell one of these barrels up here, folks. These barrels with contents. We don't know what's in them. They're sealed. They were brought in here for storage.
Todd Stiles, Viking Marina Inn. Where are you going to meet him?
Stiles.
Here, $10.
When can I pick that up? Right after the auction, sir. I would say it'll be about 11 o'clock.
Got a 5, 1 or 10 now. I got a 5.
Do you know how many craters there are on the moon?
10, got a 5, 1 or 10, 1 or 10, 1 or 10, got a 5, 1 or 10. I have 10. Who'll make it 25? Who'll make it $25? I've got 15 back there. I got a 15, 1 or 20, got a 15, 1 or 20.
Susie. Hey, Joey, you're Come on, Joey. Cut out. See you.
I saved you some rice pudding. Mrs. Connell uses lots of cinnamon and real cream on top.
Listen, Susie, it's Sunday, for sure.
Won't keep till Sunday. Can't you come by tonight?
No, we're leaving Sunday from Robstown.
That man you met the other day, he didn't turn out to be the one.
We'll find out Sunday. If he's the one, we'll go with him. If he's not, we'll get on the bus. But you better start packing tonight. Don't let Mrs. Conwell catch you.
She's gonna cry when I leave.
You only take one doll, you hear? That's all. We can't go lugging a bunch of dolls around.
You don't know anything. I haven't played with dolls for years.
So how come you got them all over that room she gave you?
Joby,
Yeah?
do you think we're doing right?
Don't you remember anything Dad and Mom taught us?
But But I know the Conwells love us.
Is that all you want us to be loved like one-year-old dolls?
But I'm only a child.
That's right, a child, not a doll.
Will you tell me about Beachy whenever I ask you? And Buff, how he ran under the car? And Chirper?
Beachy's did. Buff's did. Chirper's did. I don't want to talk about them ever again.
I only asked you because I thought it made you feel better to talk about them. I'll pack and I'll only take one doll. I think I'll take Jam Jam.
Okay, then it's set.
I don't like to hurt Mrs. Conwell, but it's more important I help you, Joby. I have to look after you. I have to go where you go, because you need me.
Only Jam Jam!
Well, I got it.
How much?
It's a present.
I don't want any presents. I want to pay for it.
Okay, $12.25.
Show me the receipt.
Hey, you think I'm cheating you? You think maybe it was only $10?
I trust you. I'll give you the money Sunday morning.
Is that all?
Okay, I'll get it now.
I was waiting for a nice little word like thanks.
I'm sorry. Thanks. Oh, where is it?
My room?
Can we get it now?
All right.
North of here's a town called Robstown. How'd you like to drive me over Sunday?
What's in Robstown?
Only the highest hill in Texas, that's all. As soon as it gets dark, I can get up there and really give that telescope a workout. You don't have to stick around, just drop me off.
Joby, I drove through Robstown on the way here. It's flat.
Susie lives there, my sister. I want you to meet her.
Let's go now.
Okay. There's a bus station there, and a bus that leaves at 11:10 Sunday morning.
If I can't make it, if I have a date or something, I'll give you taxi fare. Going away present, okay?
You think it's nice for a little girl to go away on a trip without somebody to say goodbye to?
If the bus leaves at 11:10, what time do we have to leave here? Giles, there's a fellow here to see you. He'll be right here. All right, thank you.
No, I couldn't do it. But what choice do you have? Joby's already made the transference. You've become the boy's father, at least in his mind. And Stiles, even if you wanted to, we couldn't let you adopt him because you don't have the qualifications. So face it, it can come today, tomorrow, next week, but it's going to come. He's going to ask you to take him away. What are you going to say to him then?
What do they call the ones that lead the others into the chute? Judas sheep? He already asked me. Sunday morning at 10.
There's a service station between the harbor bridge and the causeway. Stop for gas. I'll take it from there.
Where? Where are you gonna take it? What happens to this kid when you put him in a bag?
You know, Stiles, there's a saving grace about a dilemma. You can't get tossed on more than 2 horns. See you Sunday morning.
What I gave you was tip money from a bowling alley. I didn't cop it. I earned it. Here, you keep this. It'll be safer.
No, you keep it. It'll be more fun if you keep it. Well, it's almost 10.
What do you think?
You'll see. He won't let us get on the bus.
This Bay Air is just what I need. Saturday night. I shouldn't drink so much. I can never remember anything after the second bottle.
Remember, Susie, the night we couldn't find Dad? And all the time he was passed out on the garage floor.
I can't even remember the girl's name. That's the terrible part.
Mommy was very upset. Not for long.
Every girl you meet, you think, maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one I'll marry. You know, every new girl you say hi to, you might be saying hi to your future wife. But after a few hundred how-do-you-dos and pardon me's, I begin to wonder. Maybe it isn't the girl. Maybe it's me. You know, some guys just aren't cut out to be married. They just keep rolling around the country from pillar to post, gathering no moss.
My dad loved to travel, too. Why, he drove that old truck of his from coast to coast.
Joby.
I don't even have a home. But that's the way I like it. Free as the wind. That's the way I'm going to keep it.
Well, maybe you need somebody to care about. Somebody to look after.
I've already got that. Me.
Why don't you just come right out and say it? Just say you don't want us.
Your brother said he just wanted me to drive you down there so you'd have somebody to say goodbye to.
You knew better. I could feel it. Why don't you be honest? Why don't you admit it? Why don't you tell us why you don't want us?
Okay, Joby, I'll be honest. I thought about it, and I thought about it, and it just couldn't work. So right now, I'm not taking you to Robstown. I'm not taking you to the bus. I'm taking you to Corelli at a gas station on the other side of the bridge. And as long as it's honesty you want, that telescope in your bag wasn't $12.25. It was $85. I just couldn't betray them just like that. Bring them here. So I tried to make things easier for them, and I betrayed them even worse. I took something delicate and beautiful, and I smashed it. By trying to be a nice guy, I smashed it. So, now you're one of us. That's it? Now I'm one of us, and that's the end of it?
Maybe we never had a chance. Either one of us. Even from the start. Maybe no adult has a chance with a kid. They keep testing us and testing us. We keep failing them. Until they grow up. They stop testing.
Joby's mother and father, they didn't fail.
You can count them on one hand.
What about Joby and Susie?
Somehow it gets to be tomorrow.
Screen Gems film presentation, Herbert B. Leonard, executive producer.